I got on the wrong bus, so...
Oh my God.
The shit am I doing? I'm in a bit of a bad mood. I am starting to regret my life choices. A couple of weeks ago, I did decide that I need a bike. I did say when we first got here, I love walking and being within walking distance of things, and Bondi Beach is such a nice walk. It's like half an hour, so nice. But like when you want to just go for an appointment, or like to go get your nails done, or you just want to pop to a yoga class, half an hour there and half an hour back is like quite a big time investment. I just don't have the time at the moment, so I'm getting a bike. And so I found one on Facebook Marketplace, gonna go and pick it up. I will be honest, I'm in a bit of a bad mood because I thought I had cash and it turns out I don't have cash. So now I have to walk to a cash machine, which isn't on the way and it's not close. Not ideal. I haven't gotten done many of the things that I wanted to get done today. But hopefully once I get a bike, things will all be better because I'll be able to just pop to a cash machine quickly and so on and so forth. So that's what I'm doing now. I got the bike. What do you think? I've got a little basket. I've got a little bit on the back. I've got a bell. Ding. I can't wait to ride it everywhere. So I should probably mention that the last couple of weeks I haven't really been filming. So the last vlog that I did would have been us in New Zealand, and then my sister left. And then we've basically had a couple of weeks of kind of catching up on ourselves, getting back into a routine. Not really a lot's happened. It's been a lot of work, to be honest. I kind of had to like sort of work solidly for a little bit in order to have had the time off for New Zealand, and also needed to give myself a little bit of time to catch up on editing, because I couldn't really edit the vlogs while I still had family here. At least I didn't want to, because I wanted to spend time with family. So yeah, there's not really much that I need to fill you in with. Not much has happened. One of the things I really wanted to do was get myself to dance class. So I have been to Sydney Dance Company and yeah, just went to like a level 1 tap class. I didn't film my first time. I am actually going again tonight. So I'm going to try and take you with me. Although I haven't really been able to film much because the class is a bit full on. And no one's really said like whether you're allowed to film or not, but I will try and film a little bit. Anyway, I've really been enjoying the class and it was really tricky to start with. My brain was a bit like, it took a while to get into it, and then last week was just the second time I went and that was a little bit better. So I'm interested to see what this week's like, if my brain's still doesn't know what's going on, or if it's a little bit more into it. Okay, so we did a new routine today because the last 2 times I went, it was like one routine, and then the second week, like obviously I got it better because it was the second time I'd done the same routine, and then today I started a new one, and my brain definitely kind of shut off and had had enough like halfway through the routine. But I do feel like I got a lot more than the first time that I came. So yeah, it's coming back quickly, but I still don't feel like I'm like at my full potential yet. So now that I have a bike, I have decided I'm going to try and cycle to work today. I have been to work on a Lime bike before, which is one of the electric ones that you have like an app for, and that was actually fine. But where I work, the way is like quite uphill. So I want to cycle it just on a normal bike just to see what it's like, because if I manage it and it's like good and not a massive effort, then I might cycle to work more. And yeah, if it's horrendous, then this will probably be the only time I cycle to work. Josh has decided he's going to come for the ride as well. So we've left loads of time. We're going to set off really early and also have a coffee before I start work. I just had to stop and take my fleece off. It's a big hill. We're not too far now, but I am starting to regret my life choices. And I don't know quite if I would do this again or not. So I am so out of breath. I think just because I haven't really done much cycling, so I guess I need to get better at it. Okay.
Not like us.
We made it! Oh. So it took like half an hour. So I maybe wouldn't cycle every day. I think I'd do it again.
Can I tell your fans what I described you as?
Yeah.
Lily feels humid, I would say. Not wet, not damp, but kind of a little bit humid.
I maybe shouldn't have had my fleece on for so long. We are off to Newcastle. We have just about packed our bags. We did pack in a rush because it wouldn't be us if we didn't pack in a rush. Raced to the station, and it turns out the train that we wanted to get, which is like the express train, turns out you actually have to book that ahead of time, which we hadn't, and it was full. So we're getting the next train, which is nice because we have a little bit of time now. I've had a bit of a busy morning. I went to yoga and then I went to go get my nails done. Moment for that. But we're very excited to head off to Newcastle. It's the first trip, like overnight stay that we've done, like just us two, since being here really. So the main reason we're going is because Josh is doing the Bun Run tomorrow. So it's like 20k or like 21k, and you go around and you have a sweet treat at all these different stops. I'm unfortunately not running at the moment because my hamstring's a bit dicey, so I can't run. Definitely, if it was like a 5k, I could maybe just deal with it, but definitely not going to try and do 20k. So I'm going to be chief videographer for Joshua McCallion tomorrow. So we're also going to take the time to explore Newcastle. We're just staying one night. We're going to get the train. It's like a 2-3 hour train. So it's quite chill, it's nice. And obviously we're going to film the whole thing. So let's go. So we found the Airbnb and it's a really lovely little place. I can't take any credit for it because Josh booked it. And I just quickly had a shower. I've let my hair down, but I've literally done nothing with it. So it looks like a bit of a, I'm gonna say a dead rat, but it's longer than that. It's not doing anything. It's just existing. So I'm probably gonna end up putting it back up again. Anyway, we found a really nice place called the Lost Souls. We're gonna go and eat. It looks like they do quite a nice like vegetarian tasting menu, so quite excited for that. And then I guess we'll probably have to have an early night because Josh has got his bun run in the morning. Morning. So first of all, I want to say the dinner that we had last night was incredible. If you didn't see, have a little look. But we had these things, this thing called a cob loaf that Lost Souls do. I think it's like one of their specialities, and it's basically like a bread bun hollowed out, and it's got like soup, or like we had like cheese and spinach in the middle of it, and that was just delicious. But we had like the full like tasting menu, like little bit of everything menu that they have of all the vegetarian things, and they were all incredible. One of the ones also was like a bao bun plate, so you like build your own bao buns. It was really, really good. We ended up getting back quite late last night. Given that today was supposed to be an early morning, I kept saying we were going to have an early night. Josh got up and went to the Bun Run this morning. I did not sleep very well at all, like really struggling this morning. So I was like, okay, I don't need to be necessarily at the start line. And I had a few things that I need to work out. Number one, I don't really have a way to like get in between all the stops. Obviously I can't run. We only just started looking at the map last night of the route, and actually like doing public transport, which was kind of the plan, isn't really going to work. And basically I need a bike. I should have bought my bike, but I only got it 2 days ago, so I didn't really like fully think it through. So then I started thinking, okay, maybe I can get like a Lime bike, like they have all the like e-bikes that you can just grab for a day. But I went to the station this morning and I just can't find anything like that around here, although we haven't actually been into Central yet, so that was another thought, but I didn't want to be like running too late, so I didn't do that. And then even to like hire a bicycle from like shops, obviously last night was too late, and this morning none of them will be open yet, so that's also not an option right now. So Josh went to like the start line this morning, and he is like kind of at the first stop now, which I believe is called Crum, and that's actually like quite far out of Newcastle. So looking at the map, I've actually come to the second stop. It's actually behind me here, and it's called Cake Boy. So I'm going to wait here, and I actually have a bit of time. I have his location so I can track him coming down. I'm going to go get a coffee just to like get me going. But yeah, it's a struggle this morning, and yeah, when I'm really tired as well, I just don't want to film, so you have to bear with me if I'm a little bit less enthusiastic than normal. I just did not sleep. I don't know if it was the anticipation of like an early morning, or, you know, being in a different bed. It was kind of hot in the room last night. The Airbnb was lovely, and yeah, just didn't have time to like film any of it, so you'll have to just take my word on that one. And then also the other thing that I need to sort out today is we realised last night, because we're only staying for one night, we're supposed to check out at 10 a.m, and I don't think the run's going to be finished by then, so we don't really actually have anywhere to put our bags. So another thing that we really should have thought about. Anyone that knows me and Josh knows it's not that we aren't the best planners, but we just love to just go with the flow, and sometimes it bites you in the butt a little bit. So I need to also organise that today. I have found a place that I think will be able to keep them. It's like a storage place, and they do like smaller lockers. Yeah, I've kind of reserved a locker. Tried to do that last night, but they don't actually, like their office hours aren't until 8:30, so I'm going to call them at 8:30 and just see, and then I'll probably go back and move the bags over for the day, and then meet Josh at another stop. So I'm the errand runner today. But anyway, I'm going to get a coffee. I'm going to wait for Josh at this stop, and I'm excited to see him. He said that there's about 90 people doing the run. He messaged me this morning, and he said like it's a bit of a vibe. So, also wanted to say, so I got the train this morning to the second stop, so it's just one stop. So I've just come to Hamilton from the Newcastle interchange, and it's quite vibey here. Like, it's quite a vibe. Like, it looks like a really lovely little town. I've really enjoyed walking through. I'll show you. So I went for this one, the extra large. Okay, so I got my coffee, and I just checked. They have set off from Crum. Morning. So they've set off from Crum, they're on their way here. I reckon they'll still be half an hour, but it gives me time to enjoy this extra large coffee. This is the first time I've seen this actually in Australia. Like, I feel like in England we have like I think like the American coffee culture is quite, had like quite an influence on England. So like we do get like at Starbucks, you get massive coffees with loads of shots in, whereas here, like in Australia, they don't really do that. I haven't really seen it apart from now. So I'm going to enjoy this. Okay, so he's actually nearly here. I'm really excited. Yeah, I think he's going to come up this road. So I'm going to go and see if I can like catch some footage. Oh my gosh, I see people running. Okay, I need to get into position. They're all coming. Okay, let me show you. Oh, Josh just changed over. Why are you not on the right side of the street, Josh? Bun run, bun run, bun run. Hi.
It's hotter than I expected.
Does that keep going? It's down here. What you got?
I've got I don't know actually, some sort of cheesecake?
Oh yeah.
Lemon cheesecake?
It looks good.
Oh my god. Really nice. Really nice. I'm a big lemon guy. This is well nice. 10 out of 10.
See you soon. Josh has gone off to the next stop, which I believe is called like Donuts or like Donut something. And that's like, if I was to walk, it'd be like half an hour. So there's just no way I'm going to get there at a time when, yeah, I just wouldn't get there before them or at the same time as them without a bike. And I had a look at the public transport there and it's like the bus would take you the whole way around. So that's also like not any quicker than walking. So I'm going to go to the one after that, which is more like central to Newcastle. So I think it's going to start getting a bit easier now. But that was really great to like see all the runners come and like have their little cake and then like run on. It was really nice. And it was actually really nice because I didn't see Josh at the start line to like meet up with him again. It was really cute. So yeah, really enjoyed that. I did actually just start walking towards the train station thinking, oh, I'll just get a train. But it's actually telling me that it would be quicker to get a bus. So now I'm walking back the other way and I'm going to get a bus. I still haven't quite sorted out the luggage situation. I need to wait till 9 o'clock actually, because it's a weekend, to call about that and see if I can navigate that. And then I probably need to actually go and get the bags because we're supposed to be checked out by 10. So yeah, I'll meet you at the next one and then we'll see about the others. It depends if I sort the luggage or not. So that's my day. So I've made a slight error. I just got off the bus and realised, so I'm heading to a place like that's on Union Street. So my maps was like, oh, here's Union Street. But when I've actually put in the full address of the place, it's not here, basically. There's a different Union Street. So it's like another 12 minutes on public transport, which is fine. So I just got off the bus and now I need to get on another one. So I think I still have time though. Just off the bus. I'm actually in a bit of a rush now. Oh, Josh is calling me. Maybe he's already there. Hello. I got on the wrong bus. So Josh is closing in. I'm heading over a railway via some bridge. I'm going to have to go get our luggage quite soon. So that's going to be a bit of a rush as well. I don't really have much more to say. This is quite an interesting way to like see a place. It's fun. I made it for just after kind of the recommended time that they thought they were going to get here, but I think they're actually running a little bit behind. So he's like a 13-minute walk away. So I think that's probably like a 5-minute run. So he should be here really soon, but I found the place. Here it is. And I also think I have sorted out the luggage. There's a place that they said that we can drop it off for the day. There's like somewhere, like a place where they have a reception. So they said they're happy to store our bags. So yay! So I think Josh is lagging behind on this one because I can see where he is, and obviously the main group just arrived. He's not part of it. He's just a little bit behind. To be fair, he might stop for the toilet, so you never know. Here he is! Yay! How you doing?
Yeah, good, thanks you.
Yeah,
Hey.
good. Mwah.
Oh, it's savoury. That's good. That's good. Because that glazed donut nearly came out. Union Street pastry. I think it's like a potato and cheese. It is good. What do you think?
So I'm just headed back to the Airbnb now to go grab the bags. It's like 5 to 10, so I'm cutting it a bit fine, but it is okay. They did say if I was there a little bit after that, it's not a huge problem. And then I'll kind of see what time it is and have a little look at where the Bun Run's at to see if I can get any more stops in with Josh. It might be that I just kind of head to wherever they're finishing. And then the bags will be sorted and we can enjoy the afternoon without worrying about them. Guys, I just found this little kitty. Hi. Aww. The saga continues. I have just dropped our luggage off. Now I need to find out like where Josh is, what the next stop is, and how far away from where I am all that is. It's been such a day of just like, okay, I've done that step, now what? Let's work out what the next thing is. So yeah, okay, but we are going to have a nice afternoon now, so everything's done. Okay, so I'm just on the bus and I'm tracking Josh like a hawk to see like how far he's gotten. He's set off from the last place and he's on his way to the same place that I'm headed to. And it's basically a race now, except that I'm on the bus and he's obviously running. So I actually feel like at some point the bus might go past all the runners. So let's see if I get there in time. This is so close now. He is ahead. I'm hoping the bus will overtake him, but with the stops and the traffic, I don't actually know. I reckon he might get there just before me, but we'll see. Everyone is just about here. I did see Josh on the bus, but I didn't quite have my camera ready, so I kind of missed filming that. But I think he's walking, so I don't think he's quite arrived yet. So I'm going to see if I can find him. Also, I just nearly got stuck on the bus, nearly missed my stop because I was waiting by the back door and the driver just didn't open the back door. He only opened the front one, so I had to like really quickly be like, oh, excuse me. So yeah, nearly got stuck on the bus. Hey, baby.
Hi.
See you there. See you, Bobby.
Guess what it is? 10 out of 10. Low key, hard to run after eating this many sweet treats.
So I did just walk with Josh for a little bit. We kind of basically walked from the last place to the finish line. There's like 1k to go. Josh did decide that he was going to just run the last k, and I was like, yep, cool, I'll see you there. So he's just set off to do that, and I'm going to join him at the finish line when he's caught his breath. Probably like another 5 minutes later. I have to just say, it's a really hot day. Obviously it was a bit cooler this morning, but it's a really hot day to just be finishing up. It's 23k apparently. So it's now like not too far from like 12. And yeah, really hot. Like I'm just walking and I'm sweating. So I feel like everyone will need to get some water down and have a little bit of rest. And yeah, just a big well done to everyone that's done it. Probably been a big challenge.
Did 23k and we were told it was 20, so I don't feel guilty at all about eating all the dessert. But yeah, that was a really, really fun event. I'm a little bit dead, as you can probably tell. There's many people on the floor, but we all get these freckled ginger beers at the end of it. as a congratulations, which is a very nice cherry on the cake. Newcastle Bun Run, done.
Josh is absolutely dead. I'm also fairly tired because if you remember, I did say I didn't actually sleep that well last night. My coffee's starting to wear off. So it's going to be a chill afternoon. We're kind of just exploring. One of the ladies that did the Bun Run was extremely nice and offered us a lift. So she gave us a little lift to the beach. So we're at, I think it's Merryweather Beach. So we're going to have a little walk along, maybe a dip, also maybe not, because the towel is actually in our luggage and I didn't want to carry it around with me earlier, so I didn't bring it. And then at some point we will make our way back to Sydney. But yeah, it's been a really nice morning. Let me tell you a little story. Shortly after Josh said, oh, I've seen this Bun Run in Newcastle, like, do you want to do it? Should we go to Newcastle? I was like, yeah, that sounds great. And then he was like, oh, should we hire a car? Should we get the train? The train's like $7 each. And obviously a car is like a lot more than that. So I was like, why don't we just get the train? Like, you know, make use of it. Then we can chill on the train, get some bits done while we're on the train. And then a few days later, he started looking at pianos because he wants to learn to play the piano, and I was like, why don't you get a second-hand one off Marketplace? And he was like, yeah, okay, I'll have a look. And then he was like, you know how we're going to Newcastle? Well, I've actually arranged, I'm going to collect a piano from Facebook Marketplace in Newcastle and we'll take it back on the train. And that was when I started to go, sorry? And to be honest, I've kind of just been ignoring the fact that this is happening. Anyway, basically, to cut a long story short, we just went to pick up the piano and we've just cling film wrapped it in the station because we're going to take it back on the train with us.
We're doing over the top one. What time are we on? Okay. She just called me a fucking idiot.
I think I've lost it. The shit I do for you.
That was so good.
I can't get away from the edge.
There we go.
Yes. Okay.